Ethan had 5 minutes of peace, something rare for a single dad on a Saturday morning. His 6-year-old son, Noah, was laughing on the swings at Willow Creek Park, kicking his legs toward the sky. Ethan sat on the bench, coffee in hand, feeling, for once, like he was doing something right. But peace never lasted long. Because that's when he heard a soft, trembling cry behind the slide. At first, he thought it was Noah. But then a tiny voice whispered, "Mommy, where are you?" Ethan stood immediately. Behind the slide sat a little girl, no more than 5, hugging her knees, her hair tangled, her cheeks wet with tears. She wore a tiny pink jacket, dirt smudged across the front as if she had fallen. "Hey," Ethan said gently, kneeling down. "Are you lost?" She nodded, sniffing. I can't find my mommy." Ethan's heart clenched. As a dad who'd raised Noah alone since birth, he knew the panic of losing sight of a child, even for 10 seconds. "My name is Ethan," he said softly. "What's yours?" "Ava." "That's a beautiful name. Can I help you find your mom, Ava?" She hesitated, then reached out her little hand. He held it carefully, the way he held Noah's when Noah was scared. The first twist. Ethan motioned to Noah, who ran over. "This is Ava," Ethan told him. "We're going to help her find her mom." Noah's eyes widened with excitement. "We'll be superheroes." Ava almost smiled. Ethan scanned the park. No frantic mother. No searching parent. No security, no police, nothing. "Did you come here alone?" he asked. Ava shook her head. "Mommy was on the phone. She told me to stay by the bench. Then she was gone." It didn't make sense. A mother wouldn't just disappear. Unless something had happened. Ethan felt a chill run through him. He called the park security number, reported a found child, and stayed with Ava until someone came. But 10 minutes later, instead of security, 3 black SUVs rolled up to the park entrance. Doors flew open. Men in suits stepped out. And then, a woman. Tall. Graceful. Dressed in an expensive coat. Eyes filled with panic. She ran toward them, shouting. "Ava!" Ava bolted into her mother's arms. The woman held her so tightly it looked like she was afraid Ava would vanish again. Ethan took a step back, relieved. He didn't know who she was, but clearly someone with that kind of security wasn't just any parent. She finally looked up at Ethan. And froze. The second twist, recognition. "You," she whispered. Ethan blinked. "Do we know each other?" Slowly, painfully, she nodded. "My name is Elena Sterling." The name hit him like a shockwave. Elena Sterling. CEO of Sterling Tech. One of the youngest self-made billionaires in the country. A woman he once knew a long time ago, when she was just Elena, his college girlfriend. The woman he once loved. The woman who disappeared without explanation. His heart did a strange, painful twist. "Elena," he said quietly. "It's been years." She swallowed. Her eyes softened, guilt flickering there. "It has." Before he could say more, a guard approached. "Ma'am, should we take the child?" "No," she said quickly, clutching Ava tighter. "She stays with me." Her voice trembled. Then she turned back to Ethan. "I owe you an explanation," she whispered. "A very big one. The secret that shattered everything. Would you walk with me?" Elena asked. Ethan hesitated but nodded. Noah stayed close, holding his hand. They walked down the path, Ava resting her head on her mother's shoulder. Elena took a deep breath. "I never wanted to leave you," she began. "I was forced to." Ethan stared at her, stunned. My father, she continued. He found out we were together. He didn't approve. He controlled everything, my education, my money, my career. He told me if I didn't leave you, he would destroy your life. Your future. He had that power back then. Ethan's breath caught. He remembered her sudden disappearance, the heartache, the unanswered calls. So I left, she whispered. Not because I wanted to. But because I wanted you to have the future you deserved. Ethan felt the ground shift beneath him. All these years he'd believed she didn't choose him. But she had. Just not in the way he imagined. She looked down at Ava, brushing a curl from her forehead. When my father died, I finally took control of my own life. But by then, you were gone. No phone number. No address. I thought I'd never get the chance to fix what he broke. She paused. Then she looked at Noah. And suddenly, her expression changed. Pain. Recognition. Realization. Ethan, she whispered. He looks just like you did at that age. Ethan felt his heart hammer. Elena, he said softly, Noah, isn't just my son. Her eyes filled with tears. He's our son, he said. Elena's legs buckled. She had to hold on to the bench to keep from falling. The truth shattered everything she thought she knew. All the years apart. All the pain. All the choices stolen from them. Ava looked up, confused. Mommy? Are you okay? Elena nodded, tears falling. She looked at Noah again, really looked. My baby, she whispered. I never knew. Noah stepped closer, shy. Hi. Elena knelt, crying harder now. Hi, she whispered back. I've waited my whole life to meet you. I just didn't know it. Emotional climax, a kindness that changed everything. Ethan didn't know what to say. All he'd done was help a lost girl at the park. But that one small act of kindness had led him back to the woman he lost. Had reunited a mother with the son she never knew existed. Had rewritten the entire story of their lives. Elena placed a trembling hand on Noah's cheek. Can I be part of his life? She asked Ethan, voice breaking. Ethan nodded. He didn't hesitate. No child can have too many people who love them. She let out a breath, half sob, half relief. And what about you? She whispered. Can I be part of your life again too? Ethan looked at her. Really looked. The woman she had become. The girl he once loved. The mother of his son. He smiled softly. We can try, he said. One day at a time. Uplifting ending. Ava took Noah's hand. Elena took Ethan's. And the four of them walked out of the park together, a strange, unexpected, imperfect little group. But for the first time in years, Ethan felt whole. Elena felt free. Noah felt excited. Ava felt safe. And maybe, just maybe, this wasn't the end of their story. It was the beginning of a brand new family. One built not from wealth, or power, or perfection, but from kindness, forgiveness, and the hope that second chances do exist.